A way to explain how I know when something is a real plane or a fake plane or an imaginary plane or something that's happened or hasn't happened is because you get a sense when something goes on in life when, like, it reminds you of something you've done before. And when you haven't done it before, you know you haven't done it before. When it's obvious and for sure that you have done it before, then you know. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense? Well, the same thing is when you become so in tune with oneness. Oneness means all. So any imaginary thought or dream or horrible nightmare that somebody or something or anything has had, you are capable of tapping into in the right frequency or state of mind or however you want to say it, spiritual attachment. There is a way to do that. So anything that anyone has ever imagined is tappable when you get there. I'm trying to say it the best way possible. So, like the whole thing about seeing the reality where all stars are mechanical, that was somebody else's dream reality. It's not real, but to them it was. And because they had a standing in like political figure, or not even political figure, it was probably somebody who has a conspiracy theory site and put it out. And scientists say, it's not very hard to type the words scientists say or scientists have discovered. Nobody needs backing for those words. I mean, you should have backing. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have it. I'm just saying you don't need it. You can easily type scientists say. I could go on Facebook or anything right now, type up an article and say scientists have proven, and people are like, scientists have proven it. Oh my God, the moon is fake. And people are fucking so dumb and nitwitted and blind. I mean, it's just, I love them, and I'm not trying to put them down because we aren't people, but people are dumb. We're supposed to be. We're trying to learn. That's why we're here learning, because we're dumb. We don't understand what the hell we're doing until one of us does, and then we seem crazy. And we're not at all. In fact, the more intelligent you become, the more crazy you seem. And what's funny is when someone becomes a quote-unquote genius because they answer all the books, all they did is tapped into the frequency of somebody who played that game right. Like with my brothers, like I was saying earlier, it was, you know, my attachment was family, okay? Like, they all have families too, but they don't have big families. And my brother Mike, not to say anything bad, but he didn't take his first child seriously because it wasn't in family form. And now he's taking his second child seriously because it's in family form. They still stay in contact, so I'm not trying to put that down. But I know what I mean, and I think people would know what I mean. Like, if it didn't work out the way you wanted it to with the woman, sometimes you just don't even take care of the kid. But here, the thing is with me, I've always felt my attachment to my kids every day. Like, I feel them. And that's what I can't explain to them. And I can't explain to other people because they're like, I know what it's like. But other people don't feel their kids. Other people don't feel other people. They only feel themselves. And they've shut themselves off to most other sensations or feelings or notions because they don't know how to tap into it. And when you start talking like that, they think you're like some wannabe mystical. It's not a mystic thing. Everybody can do this. I'm just a normal, if anybody's a normal average Joe, I'm still what seems to be a normal average Joe, but I'm not. I'm the richest person alive. I just don't need money to show it. And if I have to get that in this material world to prove otherwise, then I will. That's the only purpose I would want money, is to show people you don't need money, so I can get it all and burn it and say, now let's live the right way. Or what, a way that makes more sense, harmoniously. Not the right way, but a way that makes more sense. So, anyway, yeah. I said a lot there, so I don't know what to title this.